Welcome back. If you just joined us, you're watching KTN Prime, and we are happy that you have joined us and you're with us until this time. Now, we move on to matters education. The Ministry of Education is on the spot over chaotic grade 10 placements that have left some senior schools bursting at the seams, while others sit half empty. Allegations of flawed allocation, weak oversight and compromise standards now dominate parliamentary scrutiny, with MPs demanding transparency, accountability and urgent corrective action to protect learning outcomes.
The Ministry of Education is facing mounting criticism over severe congestion in several senior schools following the grade 10 placement exercise. Legislatures questioned the fairness of the allocation process, noting glaring disparities where some institutions are overwhelmed while others remain underutilized, raising concerns about strained infrastructure and declining education standards.
That's the one of the document. I want them to...
Legislatures pressed the ministry's officials to explain the apparent imbalance in student distribution. They argued that overcrowded classrooms compromise effective learning and teacher performance, questioning the teacher-student ratio, ultimately threatening equity, efficiency in the overall quality of secondary education.
Have one school having 800 and the neighboring school with only 10 or 2 students. And yet we have TSC teachers there being paid to do nothing. And these other 800 students are not being taught. They are overcrowded.
Quality of the output that will come out of there. Classes are congested. A classroom with more than 100 in some of those institutions. Yes. What are we bringing up?
Appearing before the National Assembly Education Committee, Principal Secretary Basic Education, Professor Julius Bitok, and his technical team considered that congestion existed in certain schools, however faulting principals of admitting students beyond the approved capacity figures they had initially submitted to the ministry.
We were very strict, but at some point, we allowed the principals to work with us, to be able to fill the spaces, and that is maybe the reason why we had a problem overcrowding, yes. Because some of them became overzealous in taking too many students because they are after capitation.
When the principals were given room to be able to take care of a few stakeholders.
MPs, though, questioned whether ministry officials had relinquished control over the placement process to school heads, challenging the policy framework guiding admission and demanded accountability.
The placement became the duty of the principals. It became a business because they want capitation. The big schools really destroy the small schools.
The committee ultimately directed Bitok to table a comprehensive list detailing the exact number of grade 10 learners placed in every senior school nationwide. Legislatures insist accurate figures are essential to restore public confidence and assess whether the placement model safeguards fairness and education quality. Ann Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Thank you for that report, Ann Musungu. Now, the holy month of Ramadan is one of the fundamental pillars of